Hello and welcome back to Catholic Bible Reviews. Today I'm going to be looking at doing my first unboxing video. I have kindly received for review the Word on Fire Bible, so we're going to go ahead and open it up and take a look. I was so excited to see this had been delivered today because I was starting to see it pop up on Instagram and I hadn't got mine. I was afraid I was going to have to wait till later in the week to do the review because I work during the week, so I'm really excited it did make it today. Wow. Look at that. That's beautiful. Let's go ahead and get this box out of the way. Here you can see on the front, it looks like it is inlaid in gold. You can, let's see, can you feel it? I don't know. We'll have to open it up and see. Word on Fire, the Word on Fire Bible, the Gospels. I love this art that they've done. Let's go ahead and look at the back a little bit. And I'll hold it up kind of close so that you can hopefully get a good look at the words there. Pause it and give it a read if you choose. It is the New Revised Standard Version, Catholic edition. This is only the 4 Gospels. It is a sewn binding, printed and bound in Italy, 6.5 inches by 9.25 inches. Single column, interesting, German top grain leather, ribbon marker, metallic gold accent, full color artwork, a custom font, 592 pages. Here's the ISBN. And of course, if you're not familiar with Word on Fire, go ahead and check them out. Look them up on YouTube. There's lots of gems there. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this and remove this. Well, you know what? Let's see. Maybe it won't be too hard. I'll just do it on camera here. There we go. Ooh, it's even nicer out of the package. A very nice matte black, which goes really, or I would say more of a satin than a matte, but it goes very nicely with that gold imprint. Let's lift the box off. Beautiful. There it is. Let's, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get it up close so you can take a look. Wow, very nice. You can tell some of this is embossed onto the leather. Others feel like it's more surface, but it is very well done. Some things you just feel them and you know it feels good. Here's the spine. Beautiful. I love it. I love this chiro here. Or Cairo. I don't know how you pronounce it. Wonderful raised hubs. Beautiful stitching along the edges, I'm noticing. And this just feels great in my hands. Let's see. Let's take a look here at the binding here. With a ribbon, a single ribbon, which since it is just the Gospels, I think would be sufficient. Let's go ahead and open it up here. And I'm sure there's a way you're supposed to look at that gilding, how reflective that is. And it's just beautiful. I don't see a single flaw there. Here's another view at the top. Let's try to open it up as gently as we can, even though I'm just wanting to dive in. I just don't want to. Oh, look at that. Leo da Vinci. Okay. We're just going to open it kind of slowly towards the center. I don't want to be too rough on it. And you guys know my natural inclination is just to jump right in. Look at that. I know. I already know, guys. I'll be honest with you. I already know I'm going to love this Bible because I love art and I love art history. And I especially love sacred art and sacred art history. So I'll just tell you that right out of the bat that I'm probably going to be a big fan of this. Look at that. Look at that. How awesome is that? I'll be honest, this is nothing like any Bible I've ever seen. Let's go ahead and look at the front. This feels very nice. I'm not great at telling the different ways of, sorry, I keep bumping my camera. I'm not great at telling the different like edge lined and the construction, but I can tell you that this end paper they used feels very nice. I don't know if it's genuine leather or bonded leather, but it feels great, feels soft. Mark might be said to designate Christ principally in terms of the mystery of the incarnation, and thus he is depicted in the figure of a man. Mark in terms of the victory of the resurrection, and thus he is depicted in the figure of a lion. Luke in terms of the mystery of the passion, and thus he is depicted in the figure of a bull. But John, who flies to the heights of his divinity, is depicted as an eagle. St. Thomas Aquinas, and that is referring, of course, to this art that they have placed in the front pages explaining why you see him as a man, a lion, a bull, and an eagle. Beautiful. Let me zoom this in a little bit so you can get some more of these details. You should be able to see here the imprimatur from both the, that's for the NRSV-CE version of the Bible. See the design information, the editing information, and where it takes excerpts from. Taking it slow here, so if there's anything that you want to take a closer look at, you can pause and do so. Nope. It feels like I'm skipping a page, but the pages are just that thick. Here's the content page, and I think even just from this, you know that this Bible is going to be different from what we're used to. Interesting. I love that they have this piece here about the NRSV and about why they chose that. It's a translation that often gets overlooked because of charges of, liberalism, or like, and maybe they did push it too far for my personal preference on some of the gender neutrality, especially in the Old Testament. But it really is overall a really wonderful translation. I really love that they used a unique typeface for this Bible as well. I think it just adds another layer to it, and that it is Angelico. That's a great reference there, too, if you didn't know. Right there. I assume it's pronounced Fra Angelico, but I wouldn't be surprised if I'm mispronouncing that as well. Here, walking you through, let me scooch this closer to the middle, walking you through about the cover design. I don't need this, I don't mean to take forever on this video, but there's so much here. Look at that. A Bible for restless hearts. I can't wait to dig into that and see precisely what he means by that. And obviously, part of it is taken from the quote from St. Augustine about our hearts are restless until they find rest in thee. But I will be interested to hear how they lay it out and how they hope to achieve that. Is this primarily an event? And that's one of the Bibles. One of the questions a lot of people had regarding this Bible was, what kind of Bible is it? Is it an evangelical Bible, like, a Bible to evangelize people? Is it an apologetics Bible? Is it just a scholarly study Bible? What is it? So hopefully we'll be able to learn something about that as I spend more time with it. How to approach the Bible. And this is what I always do. If I don't have time to read the whole article, I go to the last paragraph. And here we can see, and this is the Christocentric orientation I should like you to have as you turn to the pages of the Word on Fire Bible. So we can see it's going to be a Christocentric approach to the text, which it is a collection of the Gospels. So I would hope that would be the approach to take. Here we're seeing some of the features. Church Father commentary, recent author commentary, that's interesting. A single column text, and then Bishop Barron commentary here. They present word studies, and this is Latin for way of beauty. So it's going to have art commentary. I love that. And here we go, right into the Gospel of Matthew. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Here's the introduction. Interesting. So here you can see, up here is the text of the scripture, and down here is the commentary, and the same thing here. This is really interesting, actually. I'm not used to seeing this, that the commentary is actually, in a sense, standing out more than the text. This is kind of interesting and different for me. The commentary here is looking to me, it's drawing my eye more than the actual text. Interesting. Switch here, and we have the same thing. We have the blocks here. We have St. John Chrysostom, and then we have G.K. Chesterton, both talking about commenting on the text here. And then down here is Bishop Barron's commentary. And then we have The Way of Beauty, breaking down this piece of art. You can see they pick out specific objects to center in on this art. And the art is, I'm sure you might be able to tell on the camera, but it is fantastically printed there. Awesome detail. So that's I think that's kind of getting at the bones of this. Um, I can't wait to dig into it and sit with it a little bit and see what I think. There's no doubt there's one of the word studies, and not sure if that's quite what I would call a word study. It's a more of a definition, but still it does pull it out of the text, so, and highlights that word. Ooh, look at that. Gorgeous. So you can see all the different ways this approaches the text. We have a ribbon here. Let's check out that ribbon. I like it, actually. Let's see. Ooh, cathedral as an interesting. That's going to be a good read for me because I've always been curious. I love art, but architecture is not my thing. So that's going to be a good read for me. I like this ribbon. It's a little thicker, or not thicker, that's not what I want to say, wider than what some other Bibles might provide. Yeah, I like it. The question a lot of people have asked me is, how will I use this Bible? What good is it going to provide me with? And I don't think I'm fully capable of answering that now, especially for a Bible that's Gospels alone. I think I could see this becoming a good one for meditating during, for example, adoration. I think it could be a really good tool for that. And honestly, I'll be honest with you. As far as it's possible, I'm kind of a maximalist because I see this Bible and I think that the art and the beauty of it is enough reason alone to own it. But at the same time, if I weren't doing these videos, which I don't know if you guys know this, but I really do consider it a ministry to do these videos. And if I wasn't doing this, there's no way that I could afford to buy this Bible on my own. Let me show you. That's going to be a $59.95 price tag on it for just the Gospels alone. And I'm not saying it's not worth that, because this is probably it appears to be one of the best made Catholic Bibles I've had the grace to interact with. The papers are thick. The binding is sewn. The cover is leather. But, it's just sad because I know there's people this isn't going to reach. So I'm hoping maybe we'll be able to see maybe like a reader's edition come out, or maybe something that's just a little bit more affordable that still maintains some of the beauty that you see here. Yeah, I'll have to spend some time with this and really see this commentary it's extensive. It's a lot, actually, which is not necessarily, ooh, look at that, beautiful. It's not a bad thing to have that extensive commentary, but But I just got to decide if I like this format because it's so much different. I've never seen a Bible like this. But it's beautiful. I can say that. It's beautiful. Is that enough? I guess we'll see. I'll spend a few weeks with it. And you know what? I have not, in terms of my year, I'm trying to read through the Bible in a year, this year. And the only gospel I have left that I have not read is the Gospel of John. So I think that would be a good one to spend some time with, to kind of get to know this Bible and see how it can fit into my devotional life. I'm really excited. I'll tell you right out, I want to love it. And honestly, that's the truth of every Bible I receive here, is every Bible I get, I want to love. I want to see the good and see who it'll connect to. So, anyways, that was my very long unboxing and first look at the Word on Fire Gospels, the Word on Fire Bible Gospel release. So, let me know what you guys think. What do you think of this Bible now that you've had a kind of a good look at it? Do you guys have any questions? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, like, comment, subscribe. Keep me in your prayers, and I will always do the same for you.